college or maybe the OTC or Northern Michigan or something like that. Isaiah Varona on a different path. He is just hitting his stride now. Isaiah Varona of Miami, Florida. He has several significant wins over the course of the international style season since the high school season has ended. He was a junior world team trials runner-up at FILA's.
Yeah, FILA Juniors out in Franklin, Indiana. I had a chance to webcast those as well. Good competition, good junior world team coming up as we are here on the race platform in Fargo. Your official for this match is James Peanut Stinson from Louisiana. Robin Van Houten of Michigan is your judge. And from the great state of Georgia, Stacy Davis is your match chairman.
So our champions count is Illinois 1, California 1, Missouri 1. 3 different states in the first 3 weights. And we're bound to have a fourth with Florida and New Jersey represented here. Scoreless first minute. Fraley in the red, Varona in the blue.
And parterre, Fraley going to start with that reverse lift. And Varona trying to squirm out. Fraley trying to get his legs up under him. Varona with a head out. Fraley still trying to adjust and still working that reverse lift. Now goes to a, snaps that head, comes around, going to try another gut. Looks pretty good on that gut, but it looks like it slipped momentarily. 9 seconds ago, Fraley driving over to his right side. Time winding down, 5 seconds. Varona, wide base, 2 and 1. And Isaiah Varona going to win the first period by defending from parterre 1-0. Getting a look in on Tyler Fraley's corner.
Good parterre defense there. Fraley really good on top. Fraley wrestling 119 here. I talked to his coach, Scott Green, formerly of Binghamton, now at Wyoming Seminary, but Fraley will move up to 125 for freestyle later in the week.
Really? Interesting. Also like to thank our USA Wrestling official corporate sponsors, including ASICS, the official national team sponsor of USA Wrestling. Keep wrestling, ASICS. And the U.S. Olympic Team Trials coming to Iowa City April 21 and 22. Log on to iowacitylondon.com to purchase your tickets today. 25 seconds in. Front headlock now with an under to the far side. And Varona with a 2-on-1 tie. Gets it. Duck under attempt by Fraley. The block goes right back to the duck. Varona steps around it. Fraley real close to converting that attempt. Slips on the headlock. They're not going to give it to him white paddled, so no point in that situation on the slip throw. Actually, that rule change happened a couple years ago. Actually, probably closer to 10. About they used to bring him back up on a slip, and it, you know, kept people from. Sometimes people would milk it for that slip throw to try to just miss, then they hit it and they win. So, and 1 minute to go.
But now keeping him down, Varona at least had a chance, an opportunity to score from top.
Fraley is pretty big for every weight class he's ever wrestled. I think it's just because he's just so stocky and put together for basically a smaller kid. Diminutive, but sometimes demoralizing, so to speak. I don't know. I'm trying to come up with a catchphrase for him. It didn't quite work. 2 seconds to go to get to parterre, and now it'll be Varona's turn on top. No, that's not a Bloomsburg word, Willie. That's an Old Dominion word.
Diminutive or expedient?
Well, old diminutive. Boo.
All right, so no scoring.
Yeah, you want to get off that ODU tangent real quick. Here's Varona on top.
ODU reference.
Number 2 and 3. Varona works the gut. Referee's probably going to tell Fraley to open here as he's hanging on. Yes, he does, as if on cue. Now working the high gut. Trying to adjust his lock, hopping over to the right side. Varona with a kind of a cross lock on his gut wrench. Doesn't go well with a locked hands type of way.
You see Fraley pushing forward there. Varona will come out to the front now, but he's not going to get a turn, and Fraley's going to hold on, and he'll take the period. So
rather uneventful thus far. 1-0, 1-0 on a pair of parterre defensive situations. Here at 119 pounds with Tyler Fraley, Freehold, New Jersey. Willie, you've talked about pretty much everything that Fraley's done. Varona, as you said, just turning the corner. Wrestles at a proud program down in South Dade. One of the power programs in that state, along with Brandon, Oviedo, and a couple others.
Well, you figure Earl Hall is Isaiah Verona's workout partner, so
he's probably got that's pretty good.
So we have no scoring on our feet. Actually, no scoring in parterre either. Just two defensive points. Overhook for Fraley, but he pummels out of it. 30 seconds going by now.
I don't know. What do you think, Willie? One of these guys is going to have to try to do something to try to score, or else it's going to come down to that dreaded ball draw.
Yeah, it's going to come down to a draw. If there's no points here.
Well, it's not a draw here. They'll flip you for it. At least they don't Rochambeau for it. Anyway. Minute to go, 30 till we get to parterre. I don't like the word pill draw, and I will not use it. I'm still calling it the ball draw. I'm not calling it that other thing. And I don't want you to call it that either, Willie.
Ball grab?
What did I just say? Anyway, 15 till we get to parterre. Varona and Fraley scoreless for pretty much 5 minutes and 25 seconds and counting.
And it is going to come down to the flip, JB. No points scored thus far.
Peanut reaches into the pocket, gets his disc. Here it comes. It's going to land red. So Fraley has to be on top here. Some people think that you don't really win the toss here, you lose the toss. So he has to turn Varona here.
Now watch, I would be surprised if Fraley doesn't go for reverse lift. Told you.
Attention blue. 2 of those is a caution. See if Fraley tries to bump. Nope, clean lock. Varona's slipping away. It looked like Fraley's lock really slipped as soon as he got it. Blue being
now he's
told to open. Got that inside wrist.
Good work by Varona down there. He knows what he's doing down there.
But he's been told to open twice, and now his hands are low. 8 seconds to go. Another warning for opening. But Fraley cannot defend, cannot turn, and 1-0-0-1-1-0, Isaiah Varona of Florida going to take home a national championship in Greco-Roman at 119 pounds.
Varona, the first of Florida's leading 6 finalists, and they get a champ on their first try.